over the years, one of the things we've really struggled to do is to get people to make the really short journey from the hall, 10 metres that way, to the church. We've stood at the door of church, gone, come over here, it's great, come in, and yet not many did. So one of the things we love about shoeboxes is it's allowed us to actually, rather than say come to church, it's allowed us to go to the groups and share a little bit about what we've been doing with the shoeboxes. And when we've shared that with the groups, most of the time they've gone, this is really good, can we be involved?
We collect boxes from South Bristol and Keynsham. They come in through the doors in front of you and they come and join the shoebox mountain. Currently about 1,400 boxes there. And the process then is that they're fed to these tables and each box is checked individually to make sure it conforms to customs and that it's safe for a child and that it's exciting when it's opened by the child as well.
It's a great churches together activity because that's how you've done it, isn't it? You bring them in. But we find the same when we're overseas because actually in Kyrgyzstan there was a lovely story when we first went in. Our guy was getting people together and he went to one church and said, look, let's start at a very basic level. Let's all get together and pray with each other. And this church leader looked at him and said, pray with them? I'll pray for them. You know, that was his position then. Now, they're all working hand in glove on the shoebox project. And of course what happens is they then start working with each other in all the other things outside. So, I mean, it's a fantastic project. It just joins people up.
I think there are a couple of reasons why it's worked so well here and why it can work where you are, wherever that is. And the first of which, it's a really simple idea. Someone packs a shoebox and you know that pretty much that same shoebox is going to be opened by a child. They will get to see the love and the care you've put into it and they will receive it. So yes, we put some extra things in at the depot, but it's essentially a very simple thing as opposed to, I think, some charities where you give money and good happens but you're not quite sure what and how. Here, the box you give is the box that a child gets, so it's very easy to see the output from that. And it's very easy to scale this upwards. So many years ago we as a church just did a few boxes each year, 20 or 30, and they went off and that was great. And over the years we've got more and more involved till the stage now where we're a depot, we've got hundreds coming in, but I know many churches around our deanery here have begun to start collecting them and have got more involved with what we're doing, and they too have grown and grown. So firstly, it's a really simple thing to do. Secondly, it's a great way of getting everybody in the church involved. Sue, our licensed lay minister here, has a particular role in leading this, and it's great to see her flourish and grow in her leadership as an LLM, and also the way that the entire church has got on board with this.
We found that shoeboxes is really inclusive for people as well, because we found that anybody of any age can do it, from the very young to the very old. We've also found that people of any ability can take part with shoeboxes. They can in some way be made to feel useful and have a task to do.
It's a really big part of our mission here at Christ the Servant, and it's allowed us to make contacts not just with our groups here but with the schools, with the communities that we just didn't have before.
Back to all the other boys where you first started, 'cause that's where you really belong. Back to all the other boys who had side parted and your shirt buttoned to the top.